When it comes to working condition, the main findings, so the main concerns actually that arise in the covered country concern mainly risk of privacy issue and excessive monitoring of employees. It is considered, of course, as an opportunity for employees to take care of their domestic horse, to have a better work-life balance, but also as a threat because you might end up working non-stop or having very blurred boundaries between your work and private life. What came out from most of the reports, from all the reports, I would say, all the countries covered, is that there are still serious concerns about the digital divide. When it comes to small and medium enterprises, we have the case that some employees lack basic digital literacy, and some employers, some managers in small companies lack as well these competencies, or simply access to technologies because they are too costly. In the case of cooperative, most of the time the rating have a very little role. Instead, there are forums, chat, tools for discussion where members can interact. This is for sure an improvement. They're trying to create a cooperative environment rather than a competitive environment.
Slovenia has an act on social entrepreneurship or social economy from 2011. So digitalization is also one of the issues. It's going to be one of the important pushers, but only, and this is what I'm emphasizing, only mostly with incentives given by the government. And there are some announced incentives for enterprises for 2021. Its aim is a transition towards digitalization for social enterprises, and these funds are to provide services and distant-based services and reducing the burden on environment. The sum for 2021 is 1 million euros, and this is going to be a call in December 2021, and it's going to be concretely connected towards the digitalization of either work or offering services or so on, connected to the social economy and social enterprises. I cannot stress enough that what I believe it's important, and this is not just my experience, but my as well, is knowledge. Knowledge for social entrepreneurship, for social economy based on values which social economy promotes.
Last year, when the COVID hit our economy, we had the best years in our history, at least in 30 years of this history. So this kind of it was like a cushion that compensates some problems that were forced by this lockdown and all other problems that were present during this time and in Europe and in the whole world. We have a lot of hidden problems, and these hidden problems also affect social economy sector. First, these layoffs that were predicted just in the first weeks of the COVID crisis were delayed because of the government intervention. Another problem is this illegal employment that is always growing when we have a crisis, when we have slower economy. Poland is also a champion in flexible way of employing workers. We have this situation that probably million or even more than million Poles are not earning enough. I mean, salary, not earning enough to have all needs covered. So this is half employment, and for the first time we have so blurred line between employment and unemployment. In Polish social economy, we have like three scenarios that are used by social economy entities. First is ceasing activity totally or partially, and especially when this lockdown was forced by the government. The other scenario is using this crisis as an opportunity, or just try to change the way of acting. The third scenario, to use home office everywhere when it was possible.
I represent a CoopTech hub, which is first technology cooperative center or technology center for cooperatives in Poland, but it's a part of something bigger. It's a part of a multi-stakeholder cooperative that was just established last week. We are inspired by the idea of platform co-op, and what we want to do is support and build resilient local economy. And what we want to do is through technology support the local economy. And how we're going to do it? We already have some tools that are ours, and they care about things like digital sovereignty, digital ecology, and we want to provide these tools to local business, local authorities to create cooperation between different actors. 8 SaaS apps. These are the kind of easy to make apps that allow business to create a online marketplace, booking system, content management. So we have like tools that we want to give to business and also give to local authorities to create this ecosystem of cooperation outside of the scheme created by big corporations like Amazon, Uber. We're gonna be like the operating partner of Airbnb. Is the alternative to Airbnb. Obviously, this is the Italian initiative that is working as Airbnb, apart from the fact that it cooperates strongly with local government and also donates to social initiatives.